You were a 6-year-old little nipper when God smiled on Mum and made her die. 2 months after that, Dad packed his bags and left us to fend for ourselves. It was me that kept us together. Nothing to do with Grandad. He was an out-of-work lamplighter waiting for gas to make a comeback. I grafted 19, 20 hours a day to put groceries on that table. All right, it wasn't always double legal, but you ate the finest food that was going.
All you ever give me was TV dinners and convenience foods. If it wasn't frozen or dehydrated, we didn't eat it. If you'd have been in charge of a Last Supper, it would have been a takeaway.
Well, anything was better than the salmonella and chips that Grandad used to knock up.
Del. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm grateful.
I don't want your gratitude, ungrateful little git. Don't know what is the matter with you, Rodney. Sometimes I hesitate to tell people that you're my brother.
Well, I always say I'm your social worker.
Do you mind telling me exactly what it is that's made your life a misery?
Well, you've always treated me like a child, didn't you? I was the only sixth former in my grammar school who wore short trousers.
Yeah, well, I got them cheap, didn't I?
I was 15, Del. I was growing hairs and things. My legs were like Italian footballers. And you never let me do anything on my own, do you? You even had to help me with my GCE studies.
You passed in 2 subjects.
I failed in the other 8, Del. I mean, you embarrass me. That's why I never bring women home.
Oh, you know some women, do you? Cool, that's a turn-up for the book. The only bird I've ever heard you mention was old Shanghai Lil from the Art College in Basingstoke. Even then you had to drug her before you get your leg over. No,
I didn't.
What, you didn't drug her or didn't get your leg over?
You're suffocating me, Del. I'm getting out of this house. I'm going to prove to you I can survive on my own. I'm going to the pub.
What, to prove you can survive on your own?
No, to get legless. I don't need you no more, Del. I don't need you for nothing. Del, I was just wondering.
I think he's very much like you, Grandad.
What? Dignified in defeat?
No, a ponce. There he is. Oi, Trigger. Here. You know my brother, don't you, eh?
Yeah, of course I do. How you going, Dave? Sorry I'm late, Del boy. I had to pop round my sister's to arrange an alibi for next Thursday. Joyce,
Del. Del.
What?
Why'd they call him Trigger? Does he carry a gun?
No, it's because he looks like a horse. Listen, me and Trigger have got some business to discuss, like that, I mean. OK, so you get the drinks, meet us back here over by the table, all right?
Oh, are, sir. Anything you say, sir. Borrow my daughter, sir.
No, very clever kid, you know, my brother. Yeah, he's got 2 GCEs, one in maths, one in art. Oh, you want to see him when he writes a letter? Some of the words he uses.
What, long ones?
Well, they're like that, you know, some of them. Anyway, what are you selling?
This. I've got 25 of them all told. The others are in the car. I thought I won't wrap it up. Parcels attract attention these days. Best to carry it openly, then it don't look conspicuous.
Oh, yeah, that's good thinking, that, Trick. Yeah, very good thinking. Goes so well with your sling-back Wellington boots and your off-the-shoulder donkey jacket. You look like an executive hod carrier. Anyway, wait, Rogers, what do you think of this? Infradig, innit, eh?
It's plastic.
Plastic. It's old English vinyl. Combination locks. Yeah, dinky little handle, I don't know. Might be able to push some of them round the old squash clubs, eh?
Shouldn't have anything to do with them, Del. Police most probably looking for them right now.
Tell us the truth. Are the police looking for these things, Trick?
No, they're not, Del. And that's the truth.
Why are you hiding it under the table, then?
Well, because you never know when they're going to start looking for them, do you?
Leave them, Del. Leave them.
Wait, shh, stum, right?
Oi, we're partners. At least respect my opinion.
All right, Rodney, I'll respect your opinion. How much?
To you, Del Boy, £17 each.
You know what happened to the real Trigger, don't you? Roy Rogers had him stuffed.
All right, then, 14.
14, leave it out. 5,
12.
6,
10.
9.
8.
Done. What's the matter? Brakes a bit spongy, are they?
What bloody brakes? I nearly killed myself, Del. It's a death trap.
What do you expect for 25 quid?
Your shock absorber's gone.
Well, it has now.
What's it like?
What's what like?
The car, you dingo. What do you think I'm talking about, your flaming coffee?
The car. Oh, well, you know, it's
a bit overpriced.
It's a bit overpriced, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Says 23,000 on the clock. Is that genuine?
25? Well, the last time I looked, there was over...
22,500. Quite right, Rodney. No, I had the RSC do a 500-mile road test on it. Well, you know, better safe than sorry, that's what I always say. It's beautiful, though, isn't it, eh? Beautiful. What do you think? Sonnet Lumiere, wouldn't you say?
Well, don't know if I go quite that far.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this, eh? Genuine leather upholstery there. Where would you find genuine leather upholstery like that these days, eh? Here, do you know that the East African gazelle became an endangered species for this model? Sacrifice well made, I'd say, wouldn't you? No, it's an enthusiast model, this one, and I can see that you are, in fact, a genuine enthusiast.
Don't give me that crap, mate. I can make up my own mind. And I don't need any help from no Cockney villain.
Cockney villain? Cockney villain? Oh, there's no need to be like that, sir. I mean, after all, the British and the Australians are cousins across the sea, aren't they? I mean, if your great-granddad hadn't been a bloody villain, you could have been one of us. Say la vie, Sam Ferrier. Allow me to point out some of the optional extras on this one, sir, for you. Look at that. The anti-dazzle mirror in here. You'll notice that we got the old, look at that, the one-speed wiper. And we've got... Oh, yeah. Perfect example of the sporting tourer. And, of course, it comes complete with a full 2 weeks MOT still left to run.
How many owners?
How many owners? I'm glad you asked me that, sir, because it's only had the one owner from new, and that, of course, was a vicar.
A vicar?
Vicar?
A vicar. Used to use it to drive backwards and forwards to church on a Sunday, that was all. And, oh, look at it. I only left his Bible in the glove compartment. Friend of yours, is it, Vimmel?
He's no one's friend.
Listen, John, I don't know what this Barney is all about, and I don't want to know. So why don't you chaps get out of the way before someone gets a smack in the ear? All right?
Please, don't threaten me with violence, my friend. My colleague here is a second Dan in karate.
And I'm a black belt in origami. Get out of the way.
Watch him, Del. Watch his carry-tarry, mate.
Watch your bloody carry-tarry in a minute, Rodney. Just shut up, will you? Police. Rodney, you and Vimmel, in the car, quick.
Right, let's go.
Well, it's been very pleasant meeting you both. Have a nice evening, won't you?
My friend, it's not good to part in such circumstances. Could we talk?
I've done all the talking I wanted to. Good night each. Rodney, I didn't mean drive off. What a plonker. Well, on second thoughts, I quite fancy a nice little chat. Perhaps you could drop me off home after. Oh dear. Come on, me old mate. Come on. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Here, what happened? Hey, brothers. What about that, my son? Here I
Good afternoon, gentlemen. A table for two?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
We'd like to see Mr. Ram.
Mr. Ram,
The owner.
the owner.
Terrible echo in here, isn't there, Rodney, eh? Yeah, we'd like to speak to the owner, Mr. Ram.
The owner, Mr. Ram.
There it goes again. What is the matter with it? No, listen. We would like to talk to the proprietor of this restaurant, right?
I am the proprietor of this restaurant.
No, you don't understand. We want to see the real owner, right?
I am the real owner.
All right. Listen, just wait. Hang on. Just watch my lips, all right? Look, where is Mr. Ram? Right?
Look, I don't know any Mr. Bloody Ram, so will you please leave? You drunks always come here causing trouble.
Drunk or not drunk? Sorry, look at that. Look, I was having a couple of meals here quite recently. You must remember me.
I'm sorry. You all look alike to me.
Like, what are you talking about? We all look alike. What's the matter with him?
No, he's making it up. Look. My brother, right,
Me, right.
was in here dining with a couple of Indian gentlemen,
like-
right? One was sort of large and aggressive, right, big. You know, the other one was smaller. How's what?
Well, he's smaller than that, wasn't he? Get down there.
That being more business-like. He had a beard. He had a beard.
Beard, look.
Oh, that Mr. Ram.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about now. He's the one who gave me a bouncy check. And short while ago, I went to the address, which is written on the back. He's scarpered, owing 3 weeks' rent.
Dear boy.
No, Scar, no. There's a mistake. There's got to be a mistake. I mean, he told me he owned this restaurant. He told me he owned 18 of them, in fact.
Maybe he was fibbing.
Fibbing? Maybe he was fibbing? I have just given him £2,000 for this on the strength of him fibbing.
£2,000? But why? You can get them in Portobello Road for £17 each. It's amazing what you can save if you shop around.
I got a nosebleed coming, Rodney.